because I missed last week, I wanted to do an update of FaerieWorlds. I'm going to do some video here of Mom and I walking. Hello and welcome to another episode of Susan and Olivia Go on a Trip, even though it's the first episode. So, first episode of Olivia and Susan Go on a Trip. Right now, she has tea brewing, sort of. It's going to be brewed soon. And we're going to be on a trip. And we have all the costumes in the car, and yeah. Hey guys, we're on our way to FaerieWorlds on the second day. We went briefly yesterday, which was Friday, in casual clothes, and it was really, really cool.
Well, I'd imagine video of performers is not allowed. Take video of...
I don't know. It was pretty... I don't know. I might maybe of you and like Stephanie because I know you guys.
Yeah, I don't think there's a problem with that. I think they have a problem with videotaping the performers. Like especially Donovan or, you know, some other like Deli to Devil.
Something that happened yesterday that's interesting. Like last night we were hanging out at Mom's friend Stephanie's booth and the lights kept on going off and they would be on for like a second and then they go off again and they'd go on for like maybe a couple of minutes and then they'd go off again.
Yeah, the park itself, the county created, well, they brought electricity in the park before and did not have electricity, so they did a whole grid. The problem was between moisture and also people had too many things plugged in. They just don't have it set up properly. Yeah, especially since this is the first year that they're dealing with it.
So yeah. By the way, this is my mom. She's dressed up in garb. She doesn't normally look like this. One day you will see her without the face paint. Oh, but the lighting effects for the stage, because there's this big stage set up so all these performers can do their thing. If I was a better lighting technician back in the day, I would know the name of it. But they had these like cool things. It projected light sort of like right above the audience, and we're in this like field. So in the field, we're like surrounded by trees. So the lights kind of like projected this image on the trees and they did their little spinny colorful thing and it was really cool. I'm super jealous. And it like turned colors and now there are people, so I'm gonna stop. Oh, he's riding a unicycle. There's definitely really super interesting people here, like people on stilts, people on unicycles like the kids just passed. The thing that's abnormal here, because everything else now is normal, are a couple skinny kids yesterday playing gangsta rap. Do you remember them?
Yeah, that was weird.
They were weird. I don't know why they're here. I have a feeling somebody dragged them here.
What I want is to get there now. Now that I get everything on.
This is Mom. She's all dressed up. She's got a headdress on, and she's got feathers and a CF. You want to say hi, Mom?
Hi.
And I was gonna have wings, but they were really super annoying, so yay! I don't have clearance like Mom does. So yeah, we're gonna head in.
Alright, you're my handmaid and you have to assist me. Number one, because I'm blind up close. Number two, because I got all this stuff on me.
And I've got her wallet because I'm the one with the purse. I'm the responsible one. Not really.
That's right.
oh, you agree with it. That's weird. Okay, bye. I'm videotaping. Today is the second day. Mom's in red. I'm in purple. I've been in purple every day, actually. It's been quite fabulous. I'm wearing my old prom dress. I don't know if you can see it, but I've got a butt. And yay! Guess who's back in Hughes? Ooh. I'll have you know I'm turning the fan off for you guys. Okay, so unfortunately I've been having computer problems, as Travis was so kind to convey the message. My battery and my charger decided to both conspire against me, and thus, at one point my battery said, work? I don't think I'll do that. And then my charger was like, well, I just don't think our relationship is doing that well. I mean, you keep on like turning off on me, and like, how am I supposed to keep up the energy if you keep on just failing? So right now my charger and my battery have had a deep heart-to-heart and they're working again. But Don't tell them I bought a new battery and charger. It's on the way because we're starting school soon and I can't have temperamental relationship issues with my electrical appliances getting in the way of my schoolwork. Or I will burst into tears and sweat because all I'm doing is sweating because I'm in Hughes. So this is, oh shit, this is what I wanted to do. I wanted to give you like five or less highlights of FaerieWorlds, and then this is just gonna be a really long video. Just bear with me. FaerieWorlds, awesome. Okay, I did not think I would have as much fun as I did, but I did. And the fun grew exponentially, so it began with me going, and then ended me going, oh my god, that was so cool. 1. The costumes were amazing. If I did it right, there were some pictures here and here of me. I don't know. I'm kind of camera shy. If you don't know what you do, because camera and Miranda try to do things and then I don't comply. Which is weird because right now I am videotaping myself and I'm sweaty and gross. And not wearing makeup. Oh my god. Ugh. This is the first video I've done with you where I'm not wearing makeup, which is a question of trust. Or Hughes Hall. People got very inventive. They could go like towards nature. There was a really cool photographer who had he had like horns and he was like sort of all Green Man livery. Number 3. Okay, the weather was really nice. Alright, and the best for last. This was the best moment of, and it was a long continuous moment. This was the best moment of the entire event. The collection of people that Mom and I ended up spending sort of time with were some of Mom's old co-workers from MCD, and so people who make puppets. A couple came, an engaged couple actually, and they came prepared. They came with 7 jellyfish puppets. Imagine a jellyfish, alright? At the end of these long fishing poles were made so like they could be kind of elasticy, and like if you operated the fishing pole right, then the jellyfish at the end, which was made of like cloth and balloons and little light up flashing lights that were inside of the balloons, and it looked like a jellyfish in the air. What was really cool is they brought them out on Sunday because that's when they decided to come, and Sunday was the last day. Sunday is also when Donovan was performing. Like he did Season of a Witch, They Call Me Mellow Yellow, and those were the only 2 I remember. There was one with ocean and aquatic stuff, which was perfect because we had jellyfish. The couple, so that's 2, me, Mom, a sister, and mother of one of the couple, and then like a gentleman I didn't know. We all like grabbed the jellyfish and we like descended into the music, the concert crowd, and we did the jellyfish along with the music, or just like jellyfish, whatever we wanted to do, and it was so cool. I played with that jellyfish for the entire time Donovan was playing music, and a little bit after, because it was so cool. And because they're just made out of balloons, I like played with little children with it, and they like loved it. And like I could bonk them on the head, well, not like bonk them on the head, but like tap them on the head because it was made of a balloon. And it was a lot of fun. Now on to this week's stuff. I flew in from Oregon. I should have captured the video from that, but I don't like vlogging in real life. I like vlogging in our created reality. Flight, it started in Portland, and then it changed in Chicago, and then from Chicago we went to Louisville, Kentucky, which Laura, sweetheart that she is, picked me up from there, and then we drove to Evansville, or not Evansville, to Newburgh, where Laura lives, and we had a lot of fun. And I got to meet a lot of her friends. Like, if you ever hear her telling stories about her really cool friends, I got to meet a lot of them, and they were very, very nice, and very, very cool. And you could tell, like, the whole group have been friends for, like, ever, because they're, like, all talking over each other and going, rah, rah, rah. I know, it was hilarious. I got to see Laura. She's a sweetheart. She's working, and she dropped me off this morning super early because she had to go to work. So I was the first one to sign in today because I was here at, like, 6:30 in the morning. And then I was just like, well, might as well be there at 8 o'clock on the dot because I have nothing better to do. Oh, something else about the flight. Okay, the thing about flying is, I've flown a lot. I fly, like, all over the country. That's how a person becomes from Florida/Oregon or Oregon/Florida. That's how it happens. And then they go to school in Indiana. So they're really screwing themselves over by always flying places. Anyway, so there's a couple of things about flying that I do. I have a system. No matter what, I don't care if there are some prime seats in the front of the plane or some very cute boys in the middle of the plane, I sit in the back of the plane. I sit in the very back. If I can manage it, the very last row, window seat. That is where I sit. I don't know why I do this. Lies. I know why I do this. I do this because there's that stress. When everybody is, like, leaving the plane and they have to grab all their stuff and, oh my god, there's people behind me waiting, but I have to wait for these people in front of me, and, oh god, don't forget anything important like your wallet or your phone or your backpack. I hate it. It's like, I don't like feeling in the way, so that is like the ultimate version of feeling in the way. So I go to the very back. I wait until everybody else gets off the plane and I take my own sweet time. I slowly gather my stuff while everybody else is shuffling out really quick, and then when it's time to go, I do a little quick turn, got everything, and I leave. I may have social issues. So the last thing, I'm here. I'm in Hughes. I've unpacked everything, which was insane, and now I have this huge room that I don't know what to do with. There's so much storage. I don't have enough stuff to fill half the storage. I don't want to show you everything. You can see that, and Miranda, you can see your picture, because that way when you get here it'll be surprised. But I'm really glad this is our last week, because I looked at the schedule for RA training and I don't even have time to breathe. Okay, that's a lie. I have time to breathe, but there is no time. There is no time available, and I still have to take 3 more yearbook classes online because I put them off. Okay. One last little emotional spiel. Thank you so much for doing this with all of us. How's this going? But it's just, I really appreciate everybody taking the time out of their specified days or days earlier to make a video so we could see each other. I really appreciate the hard work that everybody has gone through to do this, and yeah, I'll see you guys in a couple of weeks.